Hello guys! Hey guys, today we are going to do a very similar video to last time. This time I'm going to do a random fruit generator again, which is why it's very similar to last time, but this time I was thinking it doesn't have to be a mermaid unless I want it to be a mermaid. I don't know. We're basically doing the same thing, but much looser instructions. I meant to spin on camera, I'm sorry. Bananas! Okay. So, shall we draw a banana? I think we should draw a peeling banana. Okay, so we have our yellow scale. It's kind of hard because these ones are still wet, so we'll see how light they actually dry. Honestly, it's just making me think of Minions. Sounds good. I am really scared for the inside of the banana. Okay, I think I would like to sketch with an orange co-erase because I would do yellow, but I can never see my sketch, and you guys especially cannot see my sketch when I use yellow. Guys, I haven't drawn today yet. Oh no! I'm just gonna do yellow. I'm really sorry to say it. That looks like a banana shape, and then around here is when it peels. I saw this art tip that says when you are struggling to draw something because you're like, oh, it shouldn't look like that, and you think it shouldn't, but you're looking at a reference and that's how it's looking, and you're like, I'm just gonna fix it. Don't do that. Just draw it how it is on the reference, especially if you're using like if you're using like someone else's drawing as a reference, then yeah, you can like fix. But you also need to be careful of doing that because it's a slippery slope. You don't want to be using that for final projects and stuff like that. So it's easy to rely on them though. I know I have in the past. Okay. So our lightest, that actually seems a little lighter. What do we think? This looks gray, which is terrifying because I don't want it to look like that. And then we actually also have all of the insides of the peel as the same color. Okay, sounds great, right? Right. Hopefully it looks okay when it dries. Lightest, I think that one. These are streaky, but most of my yellows are this brand. Oh, we might have a streaky banana on our hands. Honestly, when drawing fruits, you know you succeeded when they look yummy and you want to eat them. So hopefully I can make these yummy and look like something I would want to eat. The color block of it looks great, so. Okay, I'm just gonna go, I don't think we need both of these. So that one doesn't need to happen. I'm gonna use this as shading for this banana part. You know what though, it kind of looks like a warm gray. Always have both open. We're just okay. So we have all of right here in the shadow. Quickly blend quickly. It looks so bad right now because with light colors, they look just so streaky before they dry. We just need to let that sit and trust the process. Don't freak out. Okay. So we have that one, which actually is a lot lighter than that one. So I'm gonna switch them. These two also need to switch. Okay. That's the green yellow. I think that's all we needed it for, actually. And then I would actually take this color and use it for this weird little thing up here. Kind of looks like a something sus. Move quick. Why am I actually loving it? Okay, I don't love it. There's really definite lines that are not subtle whatsoever. That's kind of what I am struggling with showing. Okay, well, I don't love it. But we haven't done any of the brown. Let's not get too hasty here. Let's just try it out. That looks pretty believable. so far. Right? What do we think? They look like bananas. I can say they look like bananas pretty confidently. Okay, personally that looks like a banana. It is definitely not perfect. But I think it looks like a banana. There's my banana. Do we want to create a character? Or do we not? Here, I'm gonna look up, to further inspire myself, yellow outfit. And maybe it'll give us some banana vibes. Oh, but there's also this tiny little yellow dress with brown, with brown accessories. I kind of love that. I love the more tomboy style. So I'll do some thumbnailing. Of some outfits. Okay, how about that? Where in the crippin' crap did I put my pencil? Here's one. Don't you fret. So, I like the idea of the tiny yellow dress. Although it's very much not my usual go-to style. But I also really like the tomboy vibe. What if we do jorts? Because they're cute on most people. Some people cannot pull them off, but when people can, just do long legs. Let's do that. Okay. Guys, I'm struggling to draw figures lately. They come down to like here. These are gonna look so bad on this. Ooh, and we could do little patches of love. Do a little banana patch here. And over here we can have some cut ones. Okay, and then the top, I kind of would like to steal from the dress, actually. It's like a corseted top. And then for the ladies, it's like this. We have a little sweetheart moment. I really like that. And then I think I really like the halter idea. And then there's little like ruffles and a bow. I really like the super girly with tomboy pants. I think that's a really cute aesthetic. And then we're gonna have blue jeans, yellow, okay. And then I think it would be really cool if we do brown accessories. We gotta do brown hair. Yeah, but for shoes, we could do some really cute yellow ones. There's these yellow Adidas here that I think are really cute. I'll attempt my very best to draw those, but I have not really practiced drawing shoes before. I think it's something I do need to do though, because first of all, everyone says it's a lot of fun to do. And second of all, I really struggle when it comes to drawing shoes for my characters. So I think that's something I need to study. So those are yellow. And then gold jewelry. I'm thinking sunglasses. We could do like round sunglasses with a brown tint. These are so badly drawn, but I just want to get to drawing the entire character, so I'm like not trying very hard. Yeah, I actually like those, and then we could also do like I need to draw them a little better, obviously. Those are bad. I would like to quickly just like fill these in with color, so I can kind of see what everything's going to look like, if that's possible. And blue, I think we would need dark denim to pull this off. I don't know how dark. Can we not? Okay. What do we think? And then we'll have to add accessories and stuff. stuff. Okay, let's find out what kind of hair we would like. Where is my hair board? Yes, I have a hair board because sometimes I don't know how to draw hair. Okay, what kind of hair do we think? A bun could be cute. Really like that hair. Let's try it out down here. Do you see the vision? They definitely look kind of funky, but I think they're cute. And maybe no headband. Okay, I like this. The bangs. I like the bangs. I don't love the rest of what's going on. We could do short hair. Let's do a funner pose, shall we? But we need to be able to see her whole outfit, of course. What if there's a banana on the butt? What if we put a little banana pouch on a booty? We need to be able to show off the booty, right? Okay. Booty. Knee, leg, foot, foot. That definitely just looks like a bunch of scribbles, but we don't need to talk about it. This picture shows a girl having an extremely long arm. I think I need to sit up a little more. I always am talking about how this is a really awkward pose for me to draw in. And I was really proud of myself for wanting to draw such a complex pose, and then it turns out I might not have been able to draw. It doesn't look too bad other than the arm. So we need to adjust that. Maybe make it end here. That's maybe better, but the arm is still just like super thick. And completely unproportional with the body. I say let's go for it. Don't know where the other hand is supposed to be. But why I like this pose is because it seems like it'll be easy to add a ponytail. It's kind of cute. That is such a... Oh, I swore. That's a weird pose. Let's do a different one. I want a simple but still interesting. That's like this one. Why does it do this? I don't want that. Ugh! Hips about there. That looks right. Okay, try to break up the segments. This is turning into like a figure study. But a figure study video, but I seriously think I will do a video about it because I've been struggling. I like the really long legs. Arm here. Guys, I am seriously really into Breaking Bad. It's a little bit of an issue because I'm a little obsessed. But I keep remembering something that just happened. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but a character died. And I'm kind of heartbroken about it, not gonna lie. I keep remembering and then I'm like, no, because I really liked this character. One of my favorites. Not even gonna say if it's a boy or girl, but if you've seen, you might know who I'm talking about. It was in season 2, I believe. End of season 2, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, giant head. Get the head a little smaller. Okay, I think I can go in and start drawing a little. Okay. I don't have an eraser to go over all of this, but I'm gonna lightly erase everything. And I'm gonna draw over it. If you'd like me to do a figure study video, please let me know because I would absolutely love to do that. Jorts here. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm in love with the whole patch thingy, but I do want like those. Hey guys, so I actually forgot to film the end. So what happened is my phone died while I was coloring her in, and then I got a new phone and a lot of things happened. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm so sorry that I couldn't record coloring her in. I think she turned out really, really cute. I'll put in some close-ups. But yeah, I think she's actually really, really cute. I think her legs are really long. Like if you're supposed to have this be as long as your legs. So like her foot should be around here, but obviously it's not. But I think it's kind of cute. I think it looks kind of stylized. I really like how the liner turned out. I think for my Strawberry Mermaid, I used a shuttle art marker, which is a pretty thick nib. But for this one, I used one of these really fine ones, okay? And I think that was a good call. And I took my time to really make everything look really nice and neat instead of just kind of hurrying with the really thick. But yeah, I think that she's really, really cute. I just stuck that in, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I hope you guys really like her. I hope you like this video. Let me know if you'd like me to do figure study or any other type of art. I would like to do literally anything, so please, please let me know. Also, by the time this video's out, I might have reached 100. When I'm filming this, I have 98 subscribers, so we're really close, guys. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I believe in us. So if you could help me out by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all the things, I would be literally so beyond grateful. It really helps me out a lot. I also have Instagram. Here's my Instagram. And then, as always, I have Pinterest, and you can also go follow there. I just have boards saved. I don't actually post anything on my own there, but, you know, if you would like to message me or anything on there, you totally can. Yeah, I will see you all guys next week. Bye!